What up, guys? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's see, what's up? Skylar, Micah, James, A Tribe Called West, Crispy Cheese, Dakota, my man. Hotel Fan 2005. What's up, man? Josh Cook, Evelyn Stevens, Android Gamer, Dakota, again. Curtis, am I missing anyone? Ryan. I think I got everyone. What's up, guys? Dakota's got a investigation in Arizona scheduled for June and one in Oregon. Nice. Kentucky Bigfoot. What's up, Ace Heart? Curtis is new. Well, welcome to the stream, Curtis. We're basically going to watch some scary clips. I'm going to get drunk. And so yeah, settle in and get ready. Usually what we do is we'll wait till we get to about 20 live viewers and then we'll start playing clips. Not much, Josh. What about you? Dakota finally is able to join because he usually works on Saturday nights, so that's kind of cool. So while we're waiting, if you guys haven't checked out the new video, it's down here. My latest video, Returning to Skinwalker Forest Part 2. Go ahead and check that out. If you guys haven't noticed, my theme is kind of to like make a little skit at the beginning of it and then go and hunt. And in the first video, which you'll see right here, we actually did catch something scary. In this video, we didn't catch anything scary, but we did find a mountain lion track, which is pretty, several mountain lion tracks. So, that was reported to the DNR, and, yeah. Yeah, Dakota, Ryan, I'm looking forward to that. I'd love to get down to Arizona. Arizona's somewhere I really want to go to. There's a, I forgot, it's on my phone somewhere, but there's a place when we go to Philly to shoot that music video. There's some haunted asylum in Philadelphia that's abandoned that we are going to potentially go to as well. Fuck yeah, Android. Another 5 people and we'll start. We're about to hit 14K subscribers. Okay, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, go ahead and click this link. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you want to, go click this link. And if you want to donate $1 a month, $5 a month, go to Patreon and do that there. Hey Karma, what's up? It was a fun video, but I was highly disappointed that you weren't wearing full camo again. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do it, but I was like, I'll go for more. I had my actual like work pants because I work at a cemetery. I had my work pants on, my work boots, and it was gonna be like really muddy and cold. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna wear that. But the return to the all camo, if that's what you want, I'll bring it back one of these times. And yeah, as far as the mountain lion tracks, they're not like super common around here. And like the scary thing is like where we found that track, it's only about a mile or two away from the pedestrian bridge where people go jogging and riding their bikes and stuff like that. So, and there's also that footprint that looked like a child's footprint that was just right next to the mountain lion tracks. I don't know. Hell yeah, Pamela. What's up, Mimo? Revenge. Probably not. Hell yeah, I'm subbed to Beauty Pie. Yeah, Ryan, for sure. It'd be fun. We'll start here in a couple minutes. We got some Nuke's Top 5 videos queued up here. I did reapply for monetization on the channel. I looked into it a lot because YouTube is kind of dumb in how they do things, but basically I meet all the requirements, so I don't see why not, but who knows, we'll see. The reason why it'd be cool is because I could do things, I could go places with money that I make off the channel, you know, and stuff like that, make videos, make content. Pretty sure there's a mountain lion creeping around your suburbs as of lately. Yeah, they're all over. I know the DNR started placing them in Iowa from Minnesota and Canada to help with our deer population, because our deer population is so terrible. And a lot of people die every year because of deer hitting them with the car. And we're just going to go ahead and start. How about that? 5 scary ghost videos from very haunted places. Okay. I'll turn this way down. Hopefully, just let me know if you guys can still hear me, because when I was watching my old streams back, at times it was hard to hear what I was saying because the video was so loud, but like, as you can see, it's turned down all the way, so.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Found footage. The UK ghost hunting channel Paranormal Investigations Incorporated is investigating an old abandoned church surrounded by a graveyard. Allegedly, the church was almost burnt down in 1971. Some say it was because of rumors of occult meetings and activity taking place inside the building. The remaining structure is said to be intensely haunted.
Okay.
The Paranormal Investigations guys catch some odd activity, including some strange spirit box responses.
And is it true that there's witchcraft associated with this church?
Then
I'm not a huge fan of those
hear
voice box
this.
things.
Old church? Sounded like it. Yeah. That was, wasn't it?
Sorry I'm late, had to do the dishes. You're not late, you're not
Keep
late.
in mind, this church was nearly burnt to the ground and has been abandoned for almost 50 years. The church bells no longer function. And then things get truly bizarre.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, that's not funny. I hope you caught that on camera then.
A light
I
on.
don't know if I caught it on
Or
camera.
candle, oh, okay.
That's just not funny. That means someone's here. There's someone about. That is getting a bit scary now. I'd like to know where they are though, if they are already.
See anyone in the car park?
No, there's no cars. Oh, catch that.
Now, what's really strange here is that this is not a window with a light shining through it.
Here's the
This
worst
is a
ghost video of all time,
concrete
YouTube rewind.
stand
Yeah, it's pretty
used for
bad.
lighting candles in remembrance of the dead. So just where is this light coming from? The guys start to get a bit freaked out. They decide to just end the investigation.
Jake and I both felt there was someone, something lurking in the shadows, and we decided to cut this investigation short and leave it for another day.
And the video stops there. At least that's what the Paranormal Investigations Inc. team thought.
Okay.
They edited the video and posted it to YouTube. Then they received a very strange comment. YouTube viewer
Hey, what's up,
Anthony
Angel?
James commented, quote, "At 6:35 when you pan left through the church, there's a shadow or dark figure that backs out of the doorway. Is this one of you guys or what?" At first, the Paranormal Investigations Inc. guys replied that they still just can't see it. But take a look for yourself. Did you see it?
Oh, yeah.
A strange shadow figure seems to be peeking out at them, but ducks back inside.
Everything
when
is scarier with
spotted
their
by
British
the
accent.
camera.
That's kind of true, though.
Now, it should be noted again that Paranormal Investigations Inc. never pointed this figure out in their video, and they didn't even notice it after editing and posting. figure was spotted by a very observant YouTube viewer. Ghost in the Machine. Reddit user MRB99 posted an odd video that he recorded late one night in his Tesla M3 automobile. He was in the car with his daughter when the front sensor picked up this.
What?
MRB99 says that he just assumed it was a software glitch, even though his daughter, who was in the car with him at the time, was freaking out and thought it might be something paranormal. Apparently, the Reddit group Our Ghosts agrees, because this post has racked up over 1.5 thousand upvotes. Strangest of all, I contacted MRB99 on Reddit, and 1 month later, this potential glitch in the Tesla software has never occurred again. So did the Tesla sensors detect a ghost on this night?
I was gonna say, you'd think it'd almost be because of the garage door, maybe it was doing it like that. Or thinking it was a person, I don't know, but...
This video by the YouTube channel pxtv may be one of the most compelling paranormal videos I've ever seen.
Dakota will be
because it was
strong.
broadcast 100%
Chalky milk will
live.
make you strong, yes.
Alright, and while we're walking through, I'm gonna give some shout outs. Hey Renee, hey Elijah. If you want a shout out, say me in the chat. Leah Wiggett, thank you for your super chat donation. We need 9 more. What the hell was that?
At some point, the investigators hear a bang and then realize that a door that they'd left open earlier is now mysteriously shut.
Alright, so that door was open, weren't it? Yeah. Yeah, right, so let's leave that door open. We'll just stand around and we'll see if we can debunk it.
They begin recording the door and ask the spirit to close it.
Oh my god, it's going! It's going! Oh my god!
Look, there's no...
What?
There was no wind.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell?
That would be wild to see, though. If you knew it wasn't fake, you know it's legit, that would be wild.
Slam the door in my face, come on! Come on! Oh my... Oh my god! What the hell?
That's crazy. How's it opened again?
What the hell is going on?
On their live feed on YouTube, pxtv proves that there are no wires and nothing else sketchy attached to the door.
Hey, what's up, Blitz?
As close as I can, right? From bottom.
X3 boy. What's up?
Or wire.
You're trash,
There's
dude.
nothing attached to this door on this side. I'm going to show them in a minute. I'm just showing them that there's nothing attached to this door, string or wire or anything of that nature. And I'll show you behind. You can clearly see there's nobody there. This red wire, I'm quite happily move it out of the way.
Thank you.
Just in case you think it's being pulled. There we go. So there's absolutely nothing on the floor. Nothing.
And they get several more dramatic, unexplained door slams on their live stream.
Yeah, this is live. This is happening raw, uncut, in the moment. What you are seeing is what we're seeing.
That's also impressive that it's live. That makes it harder to edit and fake. Alright, it makes it impossible to edit. It makes it harder to fake.
What the hell? And I'll just show you. There's nobody in there. There's nobody in here, you guys. Absolutely nobody. This is unbelievable.
Now, maybe the door closing on its own could be explained by the wind or air currents. But what if the door opens? Because in the same live stream, this.
It's opening.
Open the door.
Get us closer. You can see the crack in this door.
This ghost just is having a hell of a time. He's just fucking having fun.
Don't you be jumping back. That's it.
Is it a crime that I like on
Thank you so
J-Station?
much, keep
Yes. Very, very big crime. Felony.
There's nobody in here, look.
Get behind the door. Get behind this door. Nobody.
Oh,
It's also a war
sorry,
crime.
guys, I nearly slipped then.
There's nobody in this room.
There's nobody here.
It's just us. Just me and Natasha. What
It's open.
Oh my god. What?
Oh,
Right, quick. Nobody in here, you guys. Check behind the door real quick, Tash.
Yeah, we get it. The door is opening and shutting. This is so scary. Okay.
There's no
Come on.
person in here. There's nobody in here.
well done, Spirit.
Thank you so much. We've actually caught it on camera opening for the first time. That's the first time tonight we actually caught the door open.
That has made me all jittery.
Oh my god.
Is that the doggy door to the left?
God, what the hell is going on?
You can actually watch this video on YouTube with the live chat archive from the original live broadcast. So did pxtv catch real paranormal activity on their live stream?
Hey, what's up, Cryptid?
Let me know what you think. Standing in the shadows. Reddit user izzyreptilia says that she and her friends were touring an abandoned and supposedly haunted mental hospital in Valencia, Spain.
Have I heard of the Shadow Man? No, I've heard of Shadow People, but not the Shadow Man.
Chilling on video.
Okay. I saw that.
Did you see it?
God, how don't you see that live, though? That's what I don't get.
Some shadowy figure seems to walk across the hallway right behind them. Izzy didn't notice this.
Careful, the ghost might have ligma or worse. His name is Joe. I mean, Joe's an awful name, yes.
Eye on the ball. YouTuber Franco TV is exploring an allegedly haunted graveyard, the Weeping Angel Cemetery. As he explores, he begins to hear strange noises coming from one of the cemetery burial crypts, and focuses his camera towards the building.
What the hell was that?
That's a Wendigo.
He catches a bizarre scream, and then something
What's up,
even
Andrea?
more unexplainable.
Look. The light turned on.
Boy, you better get your ass over there.
Shadow seems to pass between Frank and the mausoleum. Frank seems to believe that the light has simply flickered. But when the clip is slowed down, you can see that a shadow actually travels from right to left.
That's true.
Right in front of him. So, Frank decides to try an experiment at the mausoleum. A creepy test recommended by a viewer.
Right now, I'm inside of the mausoleum.
Oh yeah,
I have
Logan.
A really cool idea that
Welcome
I
to the
wanted
stream.
try. In fact, it's not even my idea. I want to give a big shout out to Brian because Brian threw out this idea and he was like, Frank, you should use a ball and put it onto the floor and seeing if it moves without you being.
It's going, you know.
And
Just
I'm
watching
putting it
some
right in
creepy
the center
clips
of
and
the-
drinking
of the
beer.
Mausoleum here, see? This mausoleum. So, I have this night vision camera that I'm going to be pointing right over here in the center. And so basically, I'm going to put the ball right here. Now, there's a big wall up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. See? There's a big mausoleum wall here, and the only way air could come is through that area, which will probably hit the wind chimes. And over here is just a big cutoff area. So I'm going to be putting the ball right here in the center.
Okay.
So the night vision's going to definitely be able to see the ball.
What kind of ball is
So I'm
that?
gonna leave
It's
the
a nice
ball
ball.
there for now. I'm going to start
Hey, Nick.
looking around.
Fuck yeah, Andrea. Fuck yeah. Okay, the ball's moving. This ghost likes balls. Okay.
I had that one on the line. I know I did. I put it on the line on purpose. I'm going to put it back on the line so that way I'm able to
You
tell.
promise new
that,
Skinwalker footage. The
see
fuck,
if we
man.
move.
You will get new
Frank
Skinwalker
moves
footage.
again.
There is new
And
Skinwalker
more
footage.
bizarre activity with the ball is captured on his night vision camera.
You made a video for me. On your channel?
Alright, yep, the ball definitely moved. I had this ball over here, and then it moved back over there.
Wendigo and
Holy crap.
the Wendigo versus the Skinwalker in a fight would be interesting.
Franco
Maybe the
TV captured
Skinwalker
evidence of a
or the
haunted
Wendigo
graveyard
versus a
and
Dogman. That would also be an
unexplained
interesting
ball
fight.
movement? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Suggest scary videos you've seen or submit your own videos at
I'll have to check it out, Nick.
nukestop5@gmail.com. And follow me on Twitter at nukestop5.
Alright, let me queue up another video here. For those of you that don't know, I'm dropping a diss track late June on Chills. So look forward to that. We're in the early stages of making the song right now, but I'm excited for it. Chills ain't ready, man.
Mysterious creatures caught on camera. Creature in a cage. This next video was supposedly filmed by a backpacker.
Is Skinwalker real? I believe so, yeah. Like, a lot of these creatures, like, I don't know if you guys know, I know Ryan probably knows the Fresno Nightcrawler, another famous video, Bigfoot, Skinwalker, Wendigo. These are all things that have existed long before the internet existed. Like, these are Native American folklore and cave paintings and all that kind of stuff. So, totem poles. What the fuck is about to happen here? What the fuck?
The guy filmed some bizarre creature that is being held in a cage at the zoo before a zookeeper forces him to turn his camera off.
That is so fake.
In the video, the backpacker says that he is filming in, quote, a crappy zoo in Onestromania.
That's got to be like a
Now,
film
it bears
promo or
mentioning
something.
that there actually was a real zoo in Onestromania that was shut down because of inhumane treatment of the animals. And as for the other people in the video,
I can't.
they are actually
The thing is, right now, I can't really watch anything that's
so really all of this only
gonna get
goes
me a
to
copyright
establish
strike
that
because
this
I'm
video might
in the
have been
process of getting my
filmed
channel
at a real,
reviewed, so I
rundown
can't watch
zoo in
Crypt TV.
Romania. But I'm not trying to convince you that the creature is real.
Dogman apparently
even
take
that
down
the setting
Bison.
is legit.
I put my
Just
money
giving
on
you a few
Dogman versus
facts that I
anything
know,
similar
and the rest is for you to
similar than
decide.
a rhinoceros. I'm waiting for Abandon to invade the chat to drop his diss track or he would say his disc track.
So, is this a mysterious
Dude, if
creature
Abandon
on camera
joined in chat, I'd be so
or an
happy.
elaborate hoax
That'd be
filmed
hilarious.
on location in Romania? Let me know
I
what
swear
you think.
Chill's going to make a video about the diss track. Possibly.
Gremlins. A CCTV camera at Kato nightclub in Singapore films an average night of customers drinking and having fun at
Number
the popular
16,
night
okay.
spot. However, late in the evening, the camera catches a very
I didn't see a link in
incident.
the... I didn't see a link posted, Nick, but if it's on your channel, I'll check it out at some point. Is it a scary video or what? The white thingies on stilts. Yeah, they're like two-legged. They look like they got bed sheets over their head, but they're... As far as I know, it was never proven fake, and it's like one of the most... Factor faked... I know Factor Faked, the TV show, went and out to where that was shot, and they tried faking that... replicating it. And they couldn't even get close to it.
Now, the falling bar stool is bizarre enough, but then we see some strange little person or creature running from the scene. Now, this, whatever it is, doesn't run like a small child. It seems to move way too fast for its size, and of course the staff would never allow a baby to run around a nightclub
Nice, Nick,
unattended
nice.
at 3 in the morning. So, just what is this mysterious figure that goes
that's a
running
hobgoblin.
behind them?
It is a debate that has raged for millennia and only intensified with the invention
I think we
of
watched this video last stream.
Ghosts. I bring you a new video that is going to prove the existence of ghosts, but this time with a twist.
The strange
Yeah,
clip was featured
I
on
was thinking about making a
syndicated
video of my
television
top 5
program
most
right this
believable
minute. This
cryptid
TV show
clips or
chronicles
paranormal clips or
current
whatever.
viral videos
I was thinking
across
about
the
doing that,
internet. Now, one
that clip will
regular
be in there
part of
because
the show
it's
features
so
the very
it's so creepy.
skeptical
There's
host
actual
Wally
totem poles of
Pettigrew,
these
the
Fresno
bunking
nightcrawlers.
online paranormal
Yeah, there's a
videos.
different name for them, but that's just what they're
Even
called.
he didn't know how to explain this video.
Now, I told you it was a video with a twist. Should I start praying now? This is Kato, Singapore. The reason I know it is one of my mates opened this bar and runs it. Even on Facebook, he's posted, this is kind of weirding me out. So I would have called bull, but my mate runs this place.
It's just a
and
child.
he's
I mean,
going,
if that's a child, it's a baby, and it's like dead sprinting.
Has a friend who's a host of a national TV
It doesn't explain the
that airs
wobbling chair.
in Singapore.
He didn't send it to me. It was found by our researchers.
Yeah, Dakota. I'll definitely reach out to you and Ryan to help me find some clips. I know 2 lockdown clips that I know for sure, and a third one I think likely will be in there as well. But I'm gonna need help, and maybe possibly 2 more clips that are super believable. I have a lot of ideas, but I want to make sure I have my best top 5.
Decide.
Skinwalkers are hella creepy. Yeah, they are.
Something in the trees. In this next clip, a farmer
Wow,
in
I've grown.
India is
I mean, I grew out a
searching
mustache.
for
You see how that
some
makes me
missing
look older?
sheep using a night vision camera.
I got a beard.
He doesn't find his sheep, but he does
The baby took
find
steroids. Yeah.
something.
You never know. I mean, they're juicing up at a young age now. Who knows what's in that formula? You're watching me on your TV? That's sick, man. Best way to watch it. How do you see the chat, though? Oh my god. Baby said, alright, I'm gonna head out.
In the video, we can see what looks like an angry creature of some kind perched in a tree as if ready to pounce.
That one's creepy too.
farmer
Bigfoot
sounds
clips are, yeah, they are.
and runs
One of the
away.
clips is that I'm thinking of
If
as the
this clip
skunk
is
ape
for
of.
real, I
won't
guess we
spoil
can
it, but
safely
it's a
assume
skunk
the
ape-
worst when it
skunk
comes to
ape
what
clip.
happened to those missing sheep. So is this an angry creature hanging from the trees? Or is it just some
You weren't
really
mixing
good
whey protein
CGI
and baby
work?
formula. You were doing it wrong.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. Landfish. The guy who captured this next video initially thought that he had discovered
You're watching
some
me on your
mysterious
smart
new
home fridge.
species
I call
of
bullshit on that.
land-dwelling
No fucking
fish.
way. Yeah, we watched this video last. I remember watching this one. Don't bother looking for any legit Dogman videos. Most of them are crap. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about Dogman. Dogman and Mothman, I wish there was more evidence of, but... See, I really am into Mothman as well. Like, Mothman is something that I'm interested in, but there's no, like, evidence, real evidence of it.
But over land instead of water. Well, it turns out that this bizarre behavior is completely normal for this type of fish.
Yeah, the one in Dakota where it's carrying the bark off, yeah.
Mud skippers are actually able to breathe air while out of the water by absorbing oxygen through their skin. And they can walk by using their fins.
Freeman footage
like
is pretty good,
little
yeah,
legs.
yep.
But mud skippers aren't the only fish that
You're
can
watching me
easily
from your
walk around
toaster
on
in your
land.
bathtub. I mean, that...
There are
I mean,
many others, including
shit.
the Malaysian walking fish.
Just got here. What happened? Not much. We're just watching some creepy videos, you know. Same old, same old.
And the snakehead fish, which is considered a highly valuable food source in many Asian countries. In this video,
Mothman. Yeah, I read a thing that the Mothman would always appear after horrible, tragic events. He would always be spotted in the area. Is when his most common sightings would occur, according to this article that I read, but there's no real pictures or videos of Mothman, just witness sightings.
Well, the mystery's kind of been solved already.
Mothman's watching you. I mean, good. He better.
Still pretty freaky.
He better watch me.
Under the bridge.
It is a cool cryptid. It's one of my favorite ones for sure. Obviously, Bigfoot is like my favorite and a lot of people's favorite. I know you and Dakota, or Ryan and Dakota like Dogman, but I love this clip. This clip is fucking freaky. Whatever that thing is, it's big. It's bigger than the average person. And it's built different. And Mothman is watching us all and he's very disappointed. Probably. I think this is real because when you watch this clip, you can actually see the light reflect off him from these bridge lights. That's impossible to fake. Unless it's a huge movie budget production, which it's not.
Something appears to be quickly scaling along the underside of
I've heard of the Rake. I have heard of the
80
Rake.
to 100 feet in the air.
Whatever
it is doesn't exactly look
I've watched
human.
we've watched some Rake
Mysterious
videos on the
figure seems
channel,
to have
like
very
Rake Wendigo,
long and as it
Skinwalker
effortlessly crawls
clips.
upside down underneath the bridge, it seems to be using its feet to crawl along the bridge as well as its hands. Now, there are certainly no species of apes or
There's
monkeys
a Mothman in my
indigenous to the area.
outside my window.
So, just what is this mysterious creature?
Yeah, he's definitely out there, man.
Or
Fuck.
could this just be a man who's developed a bizarre and amazing talent to scale bridges with his hands and feet? Let me know what you think.
Rake is just made up. Yeah, I don't know much about the Rake. Like the difference between the Rake, Wendigo, and Skinwalker, I don't know. I feel like the Wendigo is more aggressive than the Skinwalker from what I've seen, if what I've seen is accurate, but see, Ryan and Dakota are more the experts on the cryptids. I'm more just a fan. However, I have been very close to a Skinwalker. Very close, you know, obviously. Okay. The thing I've been into recently is, I don't know, and Ryan, you might know, I think we might have talked about this last live stream, actually. Is the new apes that have been discovered that only live in like one part of the Congo, like one little area that they've been found in, but they're like these apes that are a mixed breed between a chimp and a silverback, like a full-grown gorilla or whatever you want to call it. And they're massive, like 6 foot tall chimps that are very scary looking, and they're called the leopard hunters, lion hunters, or lion killers, and they hunt leopards and big cats. And obviously there's no lions over in the Congo, I don't think. Maybe there is, but like they're in the rainforest and shit, and they'll kill leopards and they'll eat them. And there's pictures of them. They're fucking terrifying, dude.
Top 5 scariest things caught on surveillance.
Imagine
cameras.
if Naked Thing is
Something in the
your
attic.
bed watching you. If a naked
Pennsylvania
thing.
resident Jerome Kennedy began hearing very disturbing noises coming from his
I
attic,
wish.
just above the bedroom where he, his wife, and their baby slept. After weeks of hearing these creepy noises, he decided to mount a hidden security camera in the attic to find out just what was going on. When he reviewed the
I
security
like turtles
footage,
and
he was
summoning
shocked by what he
Satan.
found.
I mean, that's. What the fuck? That might be a Florida man. I think this is a Florida man right here.
The video showed their 69-year-old neighbor creeping around their attic with a drill. The neighbor had been spying on the family as they slept for weeks, peering through holes
Skinwalkers
that
take
he
form
had
of
drilled in their
different
wall
stuff.
and ceiling.
Really like big wolves and
Jerome Kennedy
yeah,
immediately
they
went
can
to
shape
police
shift
with the
into
disturbing surveillance footage.
whatever they want.
The neighbor was
But there's always
arrested
something
and
off about a
charged with
Skinwalker.
burglary,
So like
criminal
the story of the
trespassing,
guy
and stalking.
who went camping and he went out. It was 10 at like 3 a.m. and he saw a deer walking
Sailing
on its
the
hind
scary
legs and it
sea.
stops and stares at him and then
Australian cruise liner
screams like a
Pacific
human.
Sun
Dead
was
sprints on 2
500
legs away
miles
in the
off
woods.
the coast of New Zealand.
That's a
when it
Skinwalker.
encountered stormy weather and very rough seas. In this CCTV footage from the ship's dining room, we can see that at first the waves seem a little rough, but nothing worrisome. However, things are about to get much worse.
Mothman is probably here. You know, he knows some shit's going down. See, I don't think Mothman's like aggressive or I don't know. Like Dogman, I don't think he'd want to be in the same vicinity as Dogman or you know, a Wendigo or a Skinwalker. But Mothman might be chill. He might not be aggressive. He might only have certain... I'm a Skinwalker. I told you not to fucking blow my cover. God damn it. Dakota, I'm not sure... God, I should try to find the article. There was a guy who claimed that his woods were haunted by a Skinwalker. So this dude dressed up in war paint, and he had like a wolf hat, like a wolf mask or a hat on or something, and he ran through the woods with a fucking torch, screaming in this Indian chant, trying to hunt those Skinwalkers. And he was arrested for being very drunk.
A spokesman for the cruise line said that in the future, all furniture on the ship will be bolted down.
But yeah, that's just that he was he was trying to hunt Skinwalkers by running through the woods that he believed were haunted by a Skinwalker.
25% discount off their next cruise. Driveway haunting. A New Mexico family was sitting down to dinner when they noticed something strange on their driveway security camera. A bizarre, partially transparent figure
Mothman
seemed
tried
to
to pull a
pass
baby
right
through a
in
window.
front of their home.
Mothman likes babies.
The family had been told that a man once died on their property. They believed that this strange figure could be the ghost of the previous resident. But what do you think? The Sleeper and the Creeper. In Las Vegas, Nevada, a man was asleep on his couch when two burglars simply walked inside an unlocked back door. One of the burglars can be seen stealing the wife's purse, then searching for more items while the man lies sleeping on the couch. The burglar even comes face to face with the family cat, who doesn't really seem to mind the home invasion.
Skinny as fuck.
The Las Vegas couple didn't even realize that they'd been robbed until strange charges began appearing on their credit cards. When they checked their security footage, they were shocked to see the brazen intruders inside their home. The Creek Church Mystery. Police recovered this surveillance video of someone dressed in what looks like riot gear roaming through the halls of Creek Church in Midlothian, Texas. The person seems to be casually strolling through the church halls, occasionally opening doors. What makes this clip truly disturbing is that the next morning, a woman named Missy Beavers was found dead in the church. Beavers had shown up early that day to teach a morning aerobics class at Creek Church. The identity of her oddly dressed attacker remains a mystery. The only clue police have to go on is this bizarre CCTV footage.
I don't think she was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I feel like someone was after her, and why? I don't know why.
Okay, that's creepy. Oops. No, stop.
Number 15. Look behind you. Sometimes when you get that feeling that you're being watched,
well, this isn't...
you may discover you are. Posted by Doc
I guess Chills owns this channel, Top 15s.
In Kuno's room, and according to him, no one was home at the time.
Oh god.
When creating a video, you're usually pretty oblivious to what's going on around you as you focus in on the task at hand. That's what Kuno appears to be doing as he sings his heart out. But look behind him in the doorway, and your heart might skip a beat as you see what appears to be a mysterious...
This is something that I think a lot of you will be interested in. Sleep paralysis. A lot of good stuff in here.
Sleep paralysis.
For those of you who don't know what it is,
of
here you
waking
go.
Up suddenly in the dead of night, temporarily unable to move a muscle or even speak.
I've never experienced sleep paralysis, and I hope I don't. But if you have, you should type in chat and say what happened during your sleep paralysis. Because a lot of people see stuff, a lot of people hear stuff, or feel.
One common thread can be found among the thousands of accounts of sleep paralysis. Many witness the same thing. The hag. Now, we quickly want to say that these things are not necessarily supernatural. But how can science explain when people see or feel the exact same way during episodes?
We all know Big Deal likes Chills, he's just playing hard to get.
Here are 5 scary stories of encounters
Maybe.
with the sleep paralysis hag and other unnerving creatures and experiences, all exclusive to this channel and sent in by our awesome viewers. Hit those lights, sit back, enjoy, and
I'm
don't
your
let
sleep
yourself
paralysis
doze
demon.
off, because something might be waiting. Before we get started, we also wanted to let you all know that if you want to watch our full feature documentaries, you will need to become patrons. Our next documentary will be on the life and death of Stanley Kubrick, and even mentioning the things we talk about in the documentary would probably make this video unsuitable for ads. He was an interesting man, and it really seems like he was putting secret messages in his movies. That'll be posted on Patreon in the next week or 2. After that, we have a Murderous Minds on Joseph Mengele, and then one on Jim Jones and the Jonestown Massacre.
Hey, what's up, bro, man?
If you want to view them, you'll need to.
I'm, you know, just drinking. Just had some
said last time, if you
delicious wings for supper. You know,
$2 per month.
I'm doing good.
Email us at info@top5.
Yeah, would you start with the goddamn video? Come on.
And we'll get to her. We'll scurry away, only to then be sensed in the corner of the room, staring at her. Then, like the thousands of stories, Jess feels a weight on her chest.
What the fuck is that?
As if
The cat?
something is sitting there,
The house cat?
crushing her
He's fucking
ribcage
pissed.
and pushing all the air from her lungs, all while staring into her face and breathing heavily. At this point, Jess often wakes up, only to find that
Dakota's had sleep paralysis, and you see goblin creatures, large bipedal bats. Oh my god.
is even more unnerving, which is
Dude, a large, like 6 foot
There
tall.
would be times when
By
her
the way, I
eyes
hate this
froze
fucking scene from
if she
Insidious.
opened
That's a
her eyes
fucking.
during an episode.
But no, like imagine like a
Only to
6 foot tall
witness
bat
creature
walking in your
the corner
room.
of
That'd
the
be
room,
terrifying.
hunched over, naked, and with a blurry, undefined, shiny pale face. The worst part, this thing would crawl around the edge of the room with clawed fingers extended, emitting a strange loud clicking sound. If Jess was able to blink, either the
And they haven't been able to figure out what sleep paralysis is caused by or why it happens, but basically, or like what it is, but basically, it's like when you're. I'm trying to say it right. If your brain is awake but your body's asleep, so you're like half conscious but you can't move. So you're like, some people claim that it's just a medical thing, and other people believe that you're in this realm where you can see things that you normally cannot see.
Sleep paralysis shadows. This story was sent in by Sarah from Serbia and is of 2 particularly strange sleep paralysis episodes. They will be read from Sarah's perspective. I'm 25.
An 8 foot tall bat?
I've been experiencing sleep paralysis since I was very little.
That sounds horrible.
I've written 2 stories about my experiences. When I was a bit younger, I opened my eyes while I was in bed, and the whole room was red, like someone turned on a red light. I realized that I was in sleep paralysis and that I couldn't move. I could only move my eyes and breathe. The atmosphere was so creepy, I felt like there was a negative presence. Finally,
you get it
I
every
saw a
weekend?
tall black figure standing in front of my door.
I thought this was going to be like
it was covered in some dark drapes with a hood, so I couldn't see its face. That material didn't let me see its real body, and it just stood there and watched me. It didn't feel like it was human. I wanted to escape, but I couldn't, because something was pressing me down to my bed. Nothing happened, but I knew that it was something bad. The next night, I had sleep paralysis again, but this time a woman with long curly ginger hair in a white dress was floating above me, and she gave me her hand. I tried to move, but I couldn't. I tried so hard to move that it hurt, but after a while, I managed to raise my hand and give it to her.
Okay.
It felt right and so calming. After I woke up, I started thinking that maybe this was the shadow person from yesterday, and that it was in a different shape.
It's probably your Uncle Bob.
The Owl. Sent in by a man from Germany
Move your tongue.
who wishes to remain anonymous.
That's interesting.
This sleep paralysis features a creature very similar to the hag, the Owl. His encounter happened around 4 or 5 years ago, just before moving house.
You saw a dark mass moving towards you out of your closet. That's
The
creepy.
sleep paralysis can be induced by stress, so the stress of moving home may well have triggered this. His sleep paralysis episodes would always start the same way. He would slowly wake up.
Is that
because of
PewDiePie?
something on his bed.
Looks like PewDiePie.
He never says anything,
Like old,
but felt
old,
the presence
old
of
videos.
something on the corner of his bed, but thought his dog came into his room. But then he realized he couldn't move, but could see the door was closed, so it couldn't have been the dog.
The new Skinwalker clip is on my
It would
channel.
only last a few minutes.
My latest
until he
video.
would somehow regain control over his body, and the episode ended right there and then. He thought the episodes could be caused by stress, As he
You're making me turn off the stream and go watch the video you're playing.
Getting access to university.
I mean, that's pointless because you can watch it here.
He found out his brother also had sleep paralysis episodes at the same time he did. However, he wouldn't feel a presence, but would see a tall shadow figure in the corner of his room, staring at him.
Loveland Frog. You know what? That's a good idea. I think I've heard of that
before. One day, whilst having sleep paralysis, he managed to wiggle his toes and legs to break out of it. A common thing to do to break the cycle. But as he shook his leg, he swears it felt like it hit something sitting in the exact corner of his bed, that he always felt the presence. Upon hitting what he first believed was his dog, he got out of bed and turned the lights on to find that the door was still closed and nothing was in the room. Ever since that day, his sleep paralysis in that intensity has never returned. This is something that we have read about a few times, that when the person who is experiencing sleep paralysis actually makes physical
You're from Cedar Falls? Nice. I'm in town over Waterloo.
Has been watching them, then it seems to disappear and often not return. Story 2.
To be honest, I don't like Dead by Daylight. I don't like that. I don't know. It's not scary to me. It's just
one more child with us. It was a girl, and she was a bit different from the others. She was a bit pale, almost see-through, but she acted like the others. The moment I realised that she was actually a ghost, she started screaming, and that woke me up from my dream. But I didn't actually wake up.
Well, we're gonna watch the Frogman footage next.
I've realised that I was in sleep paralysis. And
there's apparently a few different clips of it, but it's interesting.
I tried to stand up, but something grabbed my arms and threw me back into my bed. It happened a few times. I tried to scream, but I couldn't. I saw my hand raising because I desperately wanted to move.
Tyler says maybe sleep paralysis demons are warning about something like this, but yeah, that's very possible.
And the creepy girl just watched. I constantly tried to scream so I could wake up. It hurts when you try to do that because it feels like you're pushing.
Dead by Daylight is a game of all you do is run and
I felt something
not for me.
My arms.
Gummy Bear Red. No.
This story was
I know what you're talking about.
22-year-old Angela.
That is disturbing.
It will be read from her perspective. I've had some very bad experiences.
We're gonna pause the story here, and then we're gonna go over to the level and frog footage. This is interesting. There's a couple of clips here. Now, I know this is one of them, and this is another one here. We're going to start with this 13-second clip. There he is, standing over in the water. Me just chilling. You know. Can't see much from it, but the guy claims it's a whatever. And I'm not sure. I can't remember the... JWL, my boy. He's streaming over on Twitch right now, which I'll, when the stream ends, I'll be heading over there so you guys can join. I'm dying. You can join me if you want. Cryptic.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Amnesia was a scary game. That was a scary game. I mean, that's disturbing. It's obviously not real. But it's still disturbing. Okay. Dakota, there's like a better... I swear there was like... Maybe it's a picture that I was thinking of. I guess this first video, they had an enhanced version of this, which is kind of in that thumbnail right here, as you see. I don't see any other videos of them, but there was some good footage. I don't see any other. mockumentary on the level in front of it. It looks entertaining. Yeah, look for the good one. Let me know. In the meantime, we'll play another Nuke's Top 5 video.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
Yeah, Dakota's gonna find the better clip, but that was the footage of the frog, that first clip, right, that 13-second one. It just there's an edited version where it cleans up the darkness and you can see it better. Oh, that's fucking fucked up.
Some sort of bizarre misty half-man seems to appear in the middle of the road.
Looks like it was holding out a...
His arm is outstretched, almost as if hitchhiking. Is this a ghost caught on camera? Or just a trick of the light? You decide. Hiding under the covers. I featured the YouTube channel The Ghosts of Carmel, Maine a couple of times before.
This is another video that will 100% be in my top 5 all-time believable clips. The Ghost of Carmel, Maine, if you guys don't know, is one of the scariest, and you should go check out the channel sometime. The Ghost of Carmel, Maine. It's one of the scariest YouTube channels I've ever seen. I believe that is 100% legit. His videos are so like, he doesn't try hard to find this stuff. It's just casual filming. But these clips are so fucking genuine and fucking terrifying. I think they're 100% real. It's one of my favorite. Like, I would love to go visit this house more than any place on the entire planet, to be honest with you. And ghost hunt with this guy, because this would be terrifying.
And for good reason. Channel host Kent Burris posts frequent paranormal investigations, including explorations of his own haunted home.
We should watch Lost Tapes. I don't know. Will I get copyright
as,
strike for
Shadow Dude.
watching that?
Hello? Are you talking?
I don't know how this motherfucker sleeps in his goddamn bed at night.
What the hell is that noise?
Son of a bitch!
Check my DMs. Okay. I feel like I'm screwing myself over by watching this at night. Probably.
Now, when watching this video, 2 Nuke's top 5 viewers even caught one creepy incident that even Kent didn't notice.
Okay, I'm uploading this, but for some reason I'm hearing noises again. Hello? Can you hear me?
Did you see it?
No.
Just watch the bed covers.
Oh, it's the one where I think it sits on his bed. Yeah.
Something seems to be moving around under the blanket, but Kent doesn't even seem to notice. Or curse the darkness. This next video is from Saudi Arabian ghost hunter Adventure Allah. In this clip, Allah is investigating a house that is said to have been cursed by an angry neighbor.
Bismillah. Bismillah.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. هذا كيف؟
Hey, what's up? I'm a weird human.
Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
For those wondering, I'm gonna pause this clip. Dakota sent me that image of the Lakeland frog dude, and this is an image of an enhanced image of the Lakeland frog dude, which, oh, okay, never mind. But this is him. That was the video that I first showed. This is just an enhanced image of that, but it's a really big, fucking tall frog who's jacked. It's weird. I know it's a weird cryptid. It's a weird thing, but it exists, and I believe it's real. I am skipping this guy because they always have the longest videos. Like, look how long this video is, dude.
Nala decides to just make a run for a visit from Grandma. Jamie Primack Sullivan hosts a popular daily vlog on Facebook called Coffee Talk, where she discusses her life, gives advice, and interacts with her daily viewers.
You regret joining.
The vlog has nothing to do with the supernatural in any way. So, one night Jamie posts a random update along with her daughter Charlie.
Yeah.
When the subject of Jamie's deceased grandmother comes up, things get a bit spooky.
Do you remember my grandma? Where is my grandma? Where is she?
Up in heaven. What did she do to make her go up in heaven? Did she do a smoker?
No, she didn't do a smoker.
What?
She was just very old. She was almost 93, and her body just got very tired. She was too old.
Was she, did your grandma almost couldn't walk?
She was old. She could walk, but she was old. Okay?
Mommy, your grandma's here. And she says, hi, Jamila.
What?
Dude, that just gave me chills.
Your grandma's here. And she says, hi, Jamila.
Now, keep in mind that Jamie's grandmother called her by the nickname Jamila when she was just a child.
That gave me chills.
Her daughter Charlie has no way of knowing this.
Mommy, your grandma's here. And she says, hi, Jamila.
So, was little Charlie communicating with the spirit of her great-grandma?
Apparently the Loveland frog carries a magic wand. You know what?
Silent witness. Students and teachers at a high school in Manila, Philippines have experienced many strange occurrences. Some even claim to have seen ghosts at the school. Well, no one believed the stories until a video from the school's graduation ceremony surfaced and quickly became viral.
Dude, kids, you can't have kids act. Like, that seemed way too legit. Like, the kid was focused. Kids that young, you can't just order them, hey, I want you to do this and that. They just don't do it. They don't. What's up, Angel?
As the graduates gather, the ghostly figure of a girl seems to peer down at them from the roof of the school. The attendees say that they saw nothing unusual at the event.
What's up, Mimi?
The figure on the roof, which is referred to as the White Lady Ghost, was only spotted when the graduation video was made public. Thanks for watching. Suggest videos at nukestop5@gmail.com, and please follow me on Twitter at nukestop.
No. You follow me on Twitter at Big Deal Thrill. Alright? Don't follow Nuke. I believe there is another Carmel, Maine video in this.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Lurker in the shadows. A girl is filming her 2 friends playing around outside Northside High School in Fort Worth, Texas. But her camera catches something else.
What the fuck?
Did you see it?
Is it the Loveland Frogman?
Now, keep in mind, there are 2 girls being filmed. Here's one, here's the other, but who or what is this?
I bet the Frogman has a frog tongue. That much is probably guaranteed, right? And he uses it to catch humans.
The strange shadow was discovered by the girl's mom.
I mean, if he has a wand, he doesn't need to use his primitive tongue to catch humans.
Twist, it almost looks as if the shape's feet aren't quite touching the ground.
Coco Cloud, I always watch your vids. Glad I finally got to make a vid. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Now, I featured the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine so many times.
I'm glad you made it to live stream as well.
It probably needs no introduction.
This is my favorite all-time clip, probably on the internet. As you can see, this thing is in the window already. I 100% think this is way too hard to fake, with how it moves and the curtain react. This is a very believable piece of cryptid or paranormal evidence, whatever you want to call it.
He is in the window again.
But for new viewers, paranormal investigator Kent Burris lives in a haunted house and often posts videos of a strange dark entity that allegedly inhabits the home. Kent has simply dubbed the figure
This is why I don't want kids, right?
Now, the Shadow Dude
Crash
clips on
Goblin.
Ghosts of Carmel, Maine are some of the most bizarre and creepy supernatural videos.
Yeah, after the stream, Nick, I'm gonna check out your video. I'll give you a comment on that for sure.
Going back to them. Now, here are a few of the Shadow Dude clips that I've never featured. First up in this clip, Kent sets up a camera to record his stairway overnight. He says that he
You
has
ride mountain bikes
experienced
where
many
you
odd
went
occurrences
to
on these
Skinwalker
stairs,
about 2 years ago. I saw a big
including
white
dark
thing
apparitions
running
and
on horse.
strange sounds
George
that
Whip?
can be seen and heard in some of his other videos. This night is no different.
Ugh, gross. It almost looks like it has 2 eyes.
Some dark shape seems to peer down the stairway and then instantly recoil as if it knows it's being filmed. But the creepy doesn't stop there. In another video, Ken is checking on some strange noises in his basement. He goes to investigate.
Never go in the basement.
Whoa, what the was that? Whoa! Whoa!
That almost looked like it was behind him.
Yeah.
But even with all of these bizarre occurrences,
I guess
there's
the
still
shadow would have
one
been. I don't know.
that might be my absolute favorite. Kent hears something and goes to check his bedroom, a place where he's recorded multiple strange sightings of Shadow Dude.
Ooh, fuck! I don't even remember that one. He just flew the fuck out that
It
window.
simply looks like some creepy man has broken into the house and is just aimlessly looking out the window. But then the figure disappears into some bizarre black mass that almost seems to fly out of the closed window. Now, I highly recommend that you check out Kent Burris's continuing investigation of Shadow
Like, that guy
Dude
just doesn't look
on
like a
his
dude that
channel,
would fake a
Ghosts
fucking
of
video. Like,
Carmel,
make
Maine.
continuous, like, great fucking
shift.
fakes.
Raul Garcia C. works night security at a popular supermarket in the town of Saltillo in Mexico. Now, bear in
He saw a
mind
bunch
that
of
the
kids
video
in
that you're
cosplay.
about to see was all captured on a Facebook live stream. So faking any of this live would be difficult, to say the least.
Just let the
I've
creature
added
stay with you
edits for
28
time
seconds.
where
until-
appropriate, but trust me, the original video is uncut.
Completamente solito. Bueno, hay algunos escáneres que estamos tomando a veces. Puse música porque me dio mucho miedo. Se empezaron a escuchar más y más ruidos ahí arriba.
As Raul goes on his rounds, things immediately take a turn toward the bizarre.
No sé si me estoy escuchando. Cabrón. Ahí está la primera cosa. No mames, no mames. No mames, no mames.
Now, and so this just randomly popped in my head, but I, due to me working at a cemetery, I have learned through people that work there, I know of a house out in the country that basically this guy lived. He had his farm property, and he was an extreme hoarder, so his house was full of shit, really valuable shit, some just junk, but he had these 2 barns that are also full of shit. Tons of cars out, like vintage cars. Random shit in the. He had no yard. It was just full of shit. Well, anyways, he had this electric heater that plugged into his house. Well, it caught fire one night, and well, he burned alive in his house. He couldn't escape because you couldn't get in and out of the house really. Well, firefighters came. They put out the fire. They got in the house to the upstairs where his bedroom was in the attic, which is where he died. And when they got out, he had this recliner up there, and all there remains was just bones, like a pure white skeleton. Some of the jaw, I think the jaw or something had fallen off, but like it was a pretty much intact skeleton. Well, they demoed the house, and I went by that house just the other day, and the house is obviously demoed, and there's nothing left of that, but you can see the cars that were parked out in front that are still burnt and mangled, and this happened like 2 years ago, and I really want to go out there and film. The only problem is that he has like a neighbor that's pretty close, and it's trespassing, so I'm really scared to go there. It's not like it's in the complete middle of nowhere. There is a neighbor that's probably like 100 yards away that they saw a flashlight. They'd probably fucking call the cops. But it's something that I'm tempted to go do because it is terrifying. And the way that like there's so much junk, and the thing that makes me like, if it was just an empty property, I would do it, no question. But there is actually a lot of stuff to steal there, and I don't want to like it'd be hard to explain that, if you were over there. But it's a possible paranormal site. It's a very creepy, like there's a bunch of high brush and shrubbery and those willow trees that hang down. Like it's creepy. It's a creepy looking place. That's my random story.
As he checks out another section of the building that is currently under
Love you, Dilly, from Millie. Hey, Millie, what's up?
A little shaken up,
I love you too.
But he tries to keep calm and keep the mood light.
Como que a veces hay algunos.
This is fun. Fuck yeah, it is.
Hay algunos clientes surtiéndose en la noche, ¿verdad? Detalles que no saben que ya están muertos. Son las.
Ghost of Carmel Man would need a big budget, but yeah, agreed.
Aquí es donde nadie.
Just cunt punked him.
Nadie quiere entrar.
But then things start to get strange.
Escuchan un chorro de ruidos por aquí. Bastante ruidos. Mira cómo está desmantelado todo, no manches. Oh.
It doesn't walk.
Bueno, así normalmente es. Casi toda la basura es de aquí, de Soriana. Todo lo que te.
Dude, I don't fuck with mannequins. No fucking way. How long am I streaming for? I'm gonna stream for about another. I do about 2-hour streams every weekend, so right now I started about another 50 minutes, probably. About almost an hour, probably an hour more streaming. Yeah, we're just halfway through. We got time. And then after I'm done streaming, I'll be going over to Twitch and playing Jackbox TV with my. And you see in chat, you see John Wilson. I can't speak when I'm drunk, but yeah. There's some crawling on the floor over there. Oh, Santa Claus is wobbling.
No está conectado, no manches. No manches.
Dakota, that's actually a really good idea, and I think that's for sure something we could do. We'll have to, maybe next weekend, test that out and see what kind of thing we'll do. But if we do like a live watching footage and doing that would be sick. We'll test something out. I like that idea though. Yeah, Nick, I got you.
No manches, ni siquiera está conectado, no manches.
I'm gonna get another beer. Enjoy this. If I'm not back in
Oye, gordo,
1
¿estás
minute,
bien?
that means I'm dead. All right.
Sabes que ya mejor me voy. Qué tontería estoy haciendo. La verdad es que.
Now, when I started researching this story, I heard from many residents of this town, Saltillo, Mexico. They all claimed to have seen odd things in the supermarket. And some of these people included former workers at the store who said that they had also witnessed the haunted Santa figure dancing without any electrical power. They all claim that the haunting of this supermarket is 100% legit and is known
Santa drank too much adult juice.
So,
that adult
after
milk,
Raul Garcia's video went viral, I got in touch with him. And I found out that besides this video, he had caught many other bizarre, unexplained encounters in the store.
Go ahead and get your $1 beer. Fuck yeah, man.
Cada vez aquí hay como que cuerdas un poquito más cabrones.
Cryptic Q&A would be fun. I agree. That would be something I'm... Yes.
Sí lo hay. Sí lo hay. No quiero especular, pero
It'd have to be... It'd have to be a Saturday night, though. That's the only catch. So I don't know if Ryan is available. It doesn't have to be. I'd prefer it to be, but if nothing else, we could do it on Friday night. Just be a shorter stream on Friday.
Ay, güey.
Took me no way. It took me like probably 20 seconds. Ask me a question that only I would know. And if I don't answer it correctly, that means I'm not actually me. If I answer it incorrectly, that means I'm a skinwalker.
Pero aquí hay algo definitivamente. Se siente.
Are we good? Are we good? What the fuck just happened? Are we good? Are we good?
Who watched the video.
I think we're good.
Anyway, huge thanks to
I don't know what just happened. That was weird.
For giving me
OBS Studios just quit.
his videos. You can check out his continuing
Skinwalker
investigations over on his channel, Raul Garcia C. The Outlaws Diner.
Is the Skinwalker Forest
This next
video
was sent to me
real?
by Kyle Young,
Yes.
who works at Outlaws Diner in Wilika, Oklahoma. Kyle says that since he began working at the diner, which is said to be haunted by a child spirit, he's seen and heard some very bizarre things.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
One
got.
night, when Kyle is reviewing the security tapes, he sees his boss.
Yeah, I don't know.
talking on
The
phone
OBS just
in the back room.
like stopped. Like I don't know
And
what the fuck
then
happened.
This. So is this a ghost caught on camera? Is it some weird digital glitch? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Yeah, I know the timing of that is absurd.
The singing ghost. Reddit user Cetro77 had long claimed in the group Our Paranormal
There's a
that his
Skinwalker
house
behind
was
me.
haunted.
This is how you.
Things
This is
went
how you
missing
handle
around
that.
the house. There were scary
I'm just
noises,
casually watching them.
and often bizarre shadows appeared on the
Boom.
walls and ceilings.
You can't see my knee, but it's.
He posted a video of his cousin playing a
You know,
song in his
fucking
house
elbow that bitch.
he said contained some of the scary shadows.
Skinwalkers don't fuck with me. See this? Every feather is for a skinwalker that I've
The
hunted.
video looked a bit odd, but most commenters believed that the shadows could be explained by birds or moths outside the window, casting shadows into the house. But bizarrely, the shadows don't seem to cross his cousin's face, almost as if they are behind her.
There's a good way to figure out if this is real, Bill. Chills makes amazing music.
Claimed that as the
He's
weeks
a true
progressed,
alpha male.
haunting became even more disturbing. He said he would regularly smell a horrible smell in
Chills
certain areas
is
of his
incredible.
house,
I
almost
love
like
his
bad
content.
body odor. But weirdest of all, he began to hear disturbing singing coming from his closets. The voice sounded almost like someone humming
Imagine
tunelessly, but in a
Abandoned
very
6.7 finally rolls up and he has 7.3
fact,
Jack.
the voice
And
was
like,
so deep and
oh
hard to
my
pick up
god,
that
he
his
kicked
camera
my
barely
ass.
registered it in this scary video.
See, he's so young though. Like
I did a
I feel like a
little
grandpa.
noise removal and audio
I'm
boosting to improve the
7
sound,
years older than
but
that
no
kid.
audio effects
He's only
were
18.
added.
Seizure, it's the real deal. That's yes. Big Deal versus Skinwalker. That'd be a fight for the century. For what it's worth, I will be doing a vlog. Yes, I know it's gay, but I'll be doing a vlog when I go to Philly as well. That's just another thing I thought of. I was meaning to say. I'm drunk. I have to say these things when they pop in my head, that's why I'll forget. Play Chill's music long enough and Dill starts to seize and turn into a coyote. I turn back into my natural form. My dad's a part Native American, and he tells me stories of how he's seen skinwalkers whenever he camped out as a kid. A lot of Native American people have said that. It's creepy. Remember when we tried to start a podcast and Bill got drunk and started hollering about beating Bigfoot ass? Did I actually say that? I don't remember that.
strangest thing is that when the audio is analyzed, the frequency of this scary humming is very deep, at around 80 hertz. This is a lot lower than the normal voice of an adult male. In fact, if you have bad speakers on your phone or laptop, you might not have even been able to hear the deep bass humming at all. So I took a second editing pass and simply pitched the audio up to a higher frequency. Again, no effects were added to the sound other than pitching it up to a higher frequency so that it would be easier to hear.
I don't know what to think of that. I did. Okay, apparently I did. I said I was beating Bigfoot ass. I mean, I would. I don't regret it. You know. Have I seen the "I am a god" thread on 4chan? I have not. I have not. What is it?
What do you think? Ghost caught on camera singing? A stereo turned up too loud in another room?
says I'm Native American Navajo. And I can confirm those fuckers are out there.
Let me know down in the comments.
That is creepy. There's a lot of Native American stories, like the one where the deer on its hind legs screeching at the camp. Like that's.
Thanks for watching. If you see a video that you think would be
fucking
perfect
scary,
for the
dude.
top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
I piss my pants, 100%.
Also follow me on
100%.
Twitter at nukestop5.
Is it lag? What is it happening? My internet, I think, is taking a shit. Alright, come on. You live in. We have a couple people that live in Cedar Falls. What's the odds of that?
Ghosts caught on camera. Night shift. Andy
Big
Bick
Deal
is the
becomes
manager
fat
of a care
and
home for
drunk.
residents with
If you live in Cedar Falls, if you ever go to George With, don't go alone. I would say that now. If you watch one of my more recent, this Return to Skinwalker Forest Part 1, you'll know that when we went there, there were some dangers. I think there were fucking druggies that were down there, but there's been murders down there, sexual assault cases. A lot of women that have been hurt. So if you're gonna go down there, don't go by yourself. That's all I gotta say.
The door. Top right hand side of the door. See it? What is it?
And there's fucking mountain lions, man. I mean, just to throw in another fucking red flag.
Fucking right in front of me. Top hand right by the door. What is that?
My favorite Skinwalker story comes from one of my uncle's trucker friends. A coyote sitting and singing in Spanish in the desert.
What is that?
That would be fucked up.
This is where I was sat when I videoed it.
Fat Dill. I mean, if I have a beer gut. I have a little mini beer gut going. You know, I'm 168 pounds, and like 20 of those pounds are my gut.
From this wall, where that wall is just there, was a doorway which led into the flat.
Andy says that a woman who
What is it though? Like, what is the I'm a God thread?
Had passed away a year earlier.
Skinwalkers in our culture are people that have gone through the process to become one. Originally, we were given those ceremonies to help hunt, but some people used it to cause harm. Interesting. Cedar Falls, where I live really close there. It's in Iowa.
But
Arizona is where
Are these
Ryan
just some
lives.
very strange shadows being cast by the light in the room? Or did Andy record a ghost caught on camera? You decide.
368 pounds, 7'11". Wow.
Most of you have probably heard of the YouTube series BuzzFeed
Hillbilly
Unsolved.
confirmed. I'm a hillbilly.
But if you haven't,
Because I got a beer
quick
gut?
summary.
I mean, that
BuzzFeed
just makes me a
Unsolved
little
is a
western.
paranormal
I ain't no
investigation
hillbilly.
show featuring Shane, a skeptic who doesn't believe in ghosts at all.
Hell yeah, whoa.
Hillbilly's got accents.
Great.
And
That'll be good. Gonna snap that.
yeah.
And Ryan,
I don't got no
a
accent.
guy who pretty much believes in every ghost.
You're 75 pounds, 9'4". Do you know how fucking terrifying that would be? Can you imagine 9'4", 75 pounds? That's a fucking stick figure. That's literally a fucking
Said to be
stick
one of
figure.
the most haunted houses
God damn.
in the world. Initially, it was believed that the house was haunted by the ghost of a little girl named
Bro,
Sally.
I always 170. If you're 170 as a sophomore, that makes you a big guy. That's not. I mean, I'm small, but I'm not I'm not a little
House's
guy.
kitchen is said to be particularly
170 pounds in fucking sophomore means you're
We are
a
in the
big, you're a
kitchen.
big boy.
Please turn the light on for us. Please don't do it.
Demon?
5'6", 125, pure lean
Demon,
muscle.
Stop it.
alpha
Stop
male.
talking to it.
No, I just
Fuck
wanna
yeah,
talk to
Dakota.
the demons.
If you like the guy, stay here. Turn the light on.
You're f***ing crazy, Shane. If you don't like us, turn it on. Please don't turn it on.
Kids now, kids nowadays are bigger, man. Wow, you're 5'7", so I'm 6 foot.
Oh,
The thing you gain over time though is just muscle mass. You're young and you weigh a lot, but you ain't got that muscle mass. You're not
If you
developed.
actually don't like us, please just turn it on. I don't think they have the power to turn it back on again, frankly. I really think they don't. Ryan.
I'm 15, I weigh 113. Yeah, 113 pounds for a 15-year-old is probably healthy. I don't. Maybe it might be underweight. Like when I was 13, I probably weighed like fucking.
please turn the light off for us, spirits.
Trying to think of what grade 13 is.
Turn
Fucking,
all the way
what is
off. Thank you. Oh.
it? 6th, 7th grade.
Oh my God.
Something
Please
like that.
try.
I was probably 113 pounds too.
You should have never talked.
But I was always underweight. But I mean,
That's a car going by. It's okay.
No, that's the.
Dakota Dill and I
flashlight
are the
rolling in
one.
the background.
What are all alphas
Oh, yeah, it is.
worldwide through most yet. So you guys are short and weigh a
It's a
lot.
flashlight. It rolls. It's
I'm not
cylindrical.
tall, but I'm not
But it
short.
shouldn't roll
I'm
back and
6
forth
foot.
like
What?
that. You should have never talked to it, dude. What is wrong with you?
So was this a ghost caught on camera signaling Shane and Ryan? Or does the BuzzFeed team just have a wonky flashlight?
Dude, BuzzFeed it can
me
go
know
fuck
what you
themselves.
think.
I think this is one of the
What
fakest videos.
waits within?
BuzzFeed is not legit.
A ghost hunter in Saudi Arabia decides to check out an allegedly haunted house. Now, viewers of this scary
Yeah, I
video
don't even go to
claim
the gym.
see
I just gain
everything
muscle
from
just from my
ghosts
job. Like
to jinns,
I
and
do a
even
lot of heavy
strange
lifting at my
creatures
job every
lurking
day.
in the shadows.
I just gain muscle that way.
You decide for yourself. What do you see?
Skinwalker training, you know. I was scrawny as a kid. I'm skinny, but I'm not scrawny. That's creepy. Okay. 6 foot tall. Yeah, it's just everyone I know is. I'm the shortest person I like literally fucking know. That's why I said 6 foot's not short. I just think that's average. At least in the Midwest, where I'm from.
Bismillah.
That's creepy, Coco Cloud. Fuck. No, that's creepy, dude. Gabriel says, Dill is pure alpha material. Fuck yeah, I was alpha on a CrossArk 5 server. On Arc server involved. I don't mean to brag on. I'm 5'7" in boots. The ladies look. See, Dakota, you got a girlfriend, so you're set, dude. Dakota is a Chad. Yes, he is. You're shorter than your girlfriend. It don't matter as long as you got her, locked in, dude.
Bismillah. Bismillah.
6 foot virgin versus 4'11" Chad. You don't have a girlfriend. Why not, Jose? I don't have one either. It's okay. Your younger brother. My youngest brother is the same height as me. He's like 4 or 5 years younger than me. Yeah, I'm 7'8" and 46 pounds, soaking wet. But Crispy says we're all talking about how tall we are, but he has a bigger dick. You remember having a nightmare in a house like this?
Bismillah. Bismillah. Bismillah.
Have a girlfriend is better than that. I would hope so. I really would hope so. Locked in, chained up, deadlocked on the door. Gotta go. All right, Blanca. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم.
No one in my school even likes me as a friend, let alone a lover. That's very depressing. I'm sorry to hear that. School's gay. I mean, dude, once you get out of school, your life is like 10 times better. In a way. But then again, you realize when you get out of school that how easy you had it.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
Being single is kind of awesome. It is. You're free. You are literally on your own, free to do whatever the fuck you want. You can go skinwalker hunting on any weekend, you know. You can't go skinwalker hunting when you're locked up in a relationship, you know. Your girl ain't gonna let you go skinwalker hunting. My ex is the one I showed your skinwalker videos to. I mean, and you didn't show your current girlfriend my skinwalker videos? What's wrong with you?
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء.
Satellite photo NASA. I'm satellite. I take those. Jesus Christ, you're like several miles tall.
وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله. يا أخوان أنا بضطر يا أخوان إني أمشي.
Yeah, high school graduation is an amazing feeling. The only regret I have is going to college. I should never have gone to college. It's just like if you know what you're gonna do,
some bizarre mist blows through the
don't go to
abandoned
college,
building, and the ghost hunter
or I should say,
to get out.
If it requires college, then obviously you need college. But what I'm doing is a grave digger. I don't need college. It's just a useless fucking $5,000 that I spent.
Alone in the dark. A little over a week ago, there was
You're
severe
a sophomore, but
flooding
you want
in
to leave it.
Houston,
Yeah,
Texas.
freshman and sophomore year suck. Junior and
suburbs
senior year
for
are
up to a
fucking.
full day.
That's when you really get to fucking have fun. My senior year in high school was one of my funnest
works at a
experiences I've ever
convenience
had in my
store
life.
in the area, and when all the lights went out, he decided to use the time.
That's
to
true.
do some
You guys
laundry.
can't show your girls,
Things
you know, my
didn't
videos because she
work
doesn't
out.
want me. You know,
Why does
she'll want a real skinwalker hunter. Dakota, you ain't no real skinwalker hunter. You're a dogman guy. She don't want no dogman.
So I went outside to go check, and our street was flooded.
This is a pretty good video right here.
In front of that, in front of his.
I'll go Bigfoot wrestling with you. Forza Racer just left school so we can cheat all the time. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, public schools are toxic. One day the ghost will get tired of this dude praying and end his ass. Hopefully. When my girlfriend listened to our podcast, she came foaming from at the mouth, mumbling Bill's name. That's hot. That's hot. We'll be live for about another half hour at least.
Something is moving around in the.
Probably exactly half an hour. So we're gonna watch a few more videos, and then we'll open it up to questions and comments. But yeah, we're not there yet. If you haven't liked the live stream video yet, go ahead and go like it. Post your comments down below if you want, or do that after the stream. I don't care. Con Budin says, "I do hate skinwalkers." I don't know. I would assume. I'd assume that would hurt them. I don't know what kind of bullet you would want for a skinwalker. I mean, it probably doesn't take much, I wouldn't think. Welcome back, Curtis. You might have an issue. Do explain, Con. Do explain. Bullets covered in white ash could be a solution.
noise. All right, that was freaking creepy, and I know I was just hearing it because that happened twice. I heard it while I was talking, and then I heard it as I was looking back.
Show her my vids, Nick, and get her to subscribe.
Creepy. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, something must have fallen or whatever. There's nothing that could have fallen from being like thawed out or whatever. And it literally sounded like someone was like
highest caliber, yeah. If you need
like
to kill something
in the cooler,
big, penetration and
tapping
expansion
on the
are
window.
important. Yep.
That was freaking creepy. There's nothing that could have fallen unless someone's in there.
Now, whether the noises inside the store were
Tom
paranormal
says just odd
or
noises
not,
here and there.
who
Wooded
knows?
area, small town.
But Austin says that he
Stuff
sat in
just
his
is
car
odd.
till the end of his shift
And in like
didn't see anyone exit the store. And no one turned on the light inside.
You may need to shoot something.
So,
Yeah.
Just what do you think those creepy noises from
Just make
the
sure
back
before you shoot it, you
could
can
have
confirm
been?
what it is. Maybe film it, get some tracks.
Birthday surprise. So a YouTube poster called Riley says that he is employed as a desk clerk at a hotel that was built in the 1970s. He's working the overnight shift when suddenly strange things begin to happen around the desk.
I'm freaking the crap out. So I was just doing night audit work back here, and then I walked to the back to grab a stapler, and I hear keys fall. And, oh my gosh, I'm so freaking scared right now. I walk out here, and this is the breakfast report right here, and I put the keys with it, and when I walked away, the keys freaking fell by themselves. I don't know if I set them like on the edge or what, but they fell, and I'm freaking the crap out, people. Oh my gosh. The paper moves.
Dude, I wouldn't let that ghost fucking bother me. I'd grab that fucking paper and move it back. Dude, fuck you. You know? Like an aggressive slap. Slap her hand down on that paper. Slide it back to where you want it. That's cringy. When people do that shit, that's cringy. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Crying out of fear. Come on.
It's moving again. Oh my gosh.
Riley says that he's never experienced anything paranormal while working at the hotel before. But bizarrely, this video was filmed on the night of his recently deceased father's birthday. So was Riley's dad trying to make contact? Or are the papers just being moved around by the hotel's air conditioning? You decide.
Assert dominance by showing that ghost the
Please
paper
follow me
belonged
on
to
Twitter
you.
at Nuke's Top 5 for some
Yeah,
more
exactly.
random
Don't let
weirdness.
ghosts
And if
fucking
you want
boss
to
you around,
suggest a
dude. If you have ghost problems, by the way, you know, let me know. I'll come over and I'll deal with them. Enjoy it while I'm looking for the next video, the Leveling Frog footage homepage. Go ahead and just look at this frog right here. Look at this frog. Just admire him for a second, you know. Okay.
5 dogs that saw something their owners couldn't see. Something's in
Right,
the kitchen.
if you move this, you're gay
Jimmy
on the
Brown
paper
put out
ring, you'll
food
be
for his
lesbian.
dog Lola on the kitchen floor.
But then what if it does
just like
move
he
it,
did
you know?
every night. But this particular
Scary.
night, Lola was absolutely terrified of something in the kitchen. Something that Kenny couldn't see.
Something really weird is happening. See? She wants to eat. Her food bowl is in there.
That's a skinny, thick office chair in the background. Thick at the bottom, skinny at the top, you know?
In the video, Lola can be seen approaching the doorway of the kitchen several times, but afraid to enter. Kenny is amused by the whole incident and even goes over to film inside the kitchen to show that there is absolutely nothing strange inside.
And then when I go in the kitchen, there's nothing there.
Here's the creepy thing about this. Whoever is the poor soul that has to sit at this chair right here, they're crammed in there pretty decent. I mean, even, oh god, this guy's even got it worse. How do you sit in this chair? I'm questioning this guy's ability to put a table where it needs to go. I mean, that's not good spacing management, and that's awful. I mean, I don't know who's sitting back there, but if you have to take a bathroom break, get up to get salt, pepper, something you left on the counter, you're fucked. And also, he drinks, what is that, Coors Light? What is that? Or is that Diet Coke? I can't tell. Already a questionable video, you know.
So, what's the matter with the dog?
I don't like his microwave placement either. But anyways, we're going to continue.
At one point, the dog just seems to give up on her dinner, unwilling to face whatever's in the kitchen. She simply lays in her
It's not gay to
bed.
kiss the homies goodnight.
You're not hungry? Is that ghost in this house freaking you out?
That's creepy, Logan.
See, what are you looking at? You're afraid to look over there. That's weird.
Eventually, Lola builds up the nerve to quickly grab a bite of her food. But she then backs out as if frightened by something approaching her.
See, in dogs, you can't get them to act like that. That's 100% genuine and fucking fucked up.
Eventually, Kenny concludes that the dog is just weird.
The dog is just weird.
Oh, we have the weirdest dog in the world.
Keeping in mind that dogs can see ultraviolet light well beyond human vision, you have to wonder what Lola was so scared of in that kitchen. Tuning in. A YouTube user
That's
claimed
creepy,
that
Logan.
strange things were taking place in his home. He would hear odd sounds, bumps, and thuds at all hours of the
Best
day and night.
defense against any cryptid
Even
is
more
me.
disturbing,
They all fear
he would
me.
often come home
That's
to find
very
his
true,
attic
Ryan.
door open and his two dogs acting strangely, both of them scared and avoiding certain rooms in the house.
You saw Ryan
He
chase a
decided
dog
to set
until
up a
his
camera
heart
to record
exploded.
his attic door for
It
a
was
few
kinda
hours
sad.
while he was out. He left an easy listening radio station playing in hopes that the music would soothe his two dogs while he
Uploader,
was away.
there's a ghost in the house. Dill.
didn't work.
The guy's microwave placement is whack. So true. That's creepy. I'm gonna create one of the scariest sounds that you can listen to. After this video, we'll open up questions and comments. But like, what the fuck is that thing? Does that look like a? It ain't moving, but that's fucking. What the fuck is it? It looks like a fucking face. A mask. Dude, if that head would have moved at all, that'd make that clip 100 times scarier. What? Look at this paper towel. Ghost says, "Fuck that paper towel. Fuck that." He fucking flipped that motherfucker. That dog looks like he's had a few edibles. look like a shadow person. It looked like there's a fucking actual figure staying there. I mean, am I the only one that found that look creepy? Dude, that looks like a fucking figure. If the head would have moved, it's obviously it's a coat placed on something, but it looks like a fucking, I don't know, dude. That's fucked up.
The video uploader says that when he returned home, he found a picture that had fallen off the wall in another room, and his 2 dogs were once again acting very nervous.
Whenever I go hiking, I carry a dumbbell, so if Bigfoot shows up, I can intimidate him with my bench max.
Scientific studies have shown that dogs can actually sense the Earth's magnetic field and use it to determine north, south, east, and west. This ability, called magnetoreception, is nothing new. It's the same sense that homing pigeons use to find their way home over long distances, but it wasn't known until recently that dogs also have this ability. However, dogs use this talent for a very different, very bizarre reason.
The dogs are very precisely orientated on the north-south axis while pooping, but only if the magnetic field is stable.
A 2-year study showed that dogs almost always choose to pee or poop when facing in a north or south orientation. They actually avoid urinating or defecating while standing in an east or west stance, as long as the Earth's magnetic field is calm and stable. This strange preference doesn't change with the position of the sun, the time of day, or from season to season. Dogs just always prefer to do their business while facing north or south, and no one knows why. Bossy, the ghost hunting dog. A woman in Brisbane, Australia claims that her home is haunted by a ghost that regularly causes strange noises and light orbs around her home. Perhaps even more shocking, she claims that her dog Bossy is tuned into the ghost and can detect its movements around the home. She says that Bossy is
Ryan,
normally
bacon,
a very quiet
pizza,
and
and downing a mic sounds
when there's
amazing. I
spiritual
mean,
activity in the home,
there ain't nothing wrong with
Bossy
that.
becomes very disturbed.
Dakota's a
growling and
tryhard, you know.
barking
We all know that. Dakota's a
something
tryhard.
They can't see. The woman installed a CCTV
The only thing I'm thinking about
camera
killing
in
is
her
this protein
bedroom to
shake.
capture Bossy's reaction on camera. In this first clip, we see what some ghost hunters would call orbs appearing in the camera frame. Then,
If you guys know me, you know that I am very critical of orbs. I don't really believe in them for that most part. I believe in them, it's just, you have to understand that when you have night vision camera, it's going to pick up any dust particle that looks like an orb. There's orbs, you could take the same video yourself at any fucking place, you'll see orbs. Now, when orbs move in bizarre patterns, then yeah, that's believable. But when it's just a fucking dust particle flying up, it looks like...
She excitedly starts to growl and bark, waking her owner. Another night, and ghostly orbs appear in the camera frame again.
That fucking freaked me out. I thought she was twitching. I was like, what the fuck? That looks like she's twitching. Like she had a horrible twitch.
She excitedly starts to growl and bark, waking her owner. Another night, and ghostly orbs appear in the camera
like, oh,
frame
fuck.
again.
Is she sleeping with her legs up? What is that in the bed? How is she sleeping right now?
Once again, Bossy wakes and begins to growl and bark, but this time... at
Orbs
the
are dust?
bedroom
Yeah,
closet.
usually yeah.
So, is Bossy actually seeing something, or is she just a
Thirsty
hyperactive
boy,
puppy
what's up,
with
man?
sleep issues? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
It has been, yeah.
Welcome home.
Definitely been a while.
Back in 1994, Pam Smart's dog JT would stay with her parents next door while Pam was away. Her parents soon began to notice that shortly before Pam would return home, JT would go and stand at the window.
Logan
as
had
if
5
waiting for her
servings of
to
spaghetti.
arrive.
Damn.
They noticed that he seemed to know when I was coming home.
This happened whether it was in the morning or in the evening. It didn't seem to matter when I came home or how I came home. He always seemed to know.
Biologist Dr. Rupert Sheldrake asked Pam and her family for permission to set up a series of scientific tests to determine whether JT actually did somehow know when Pam was returning home.
It couldn't have been the routine. It couldn't have been hearing. So Rupert Sheldrake believed that because we'd ruled all these things out, that we were left then with JT picking up my thoughts and using some form of telepathy.
The idea of some sort of telepathy or psychic connection between dogs and humans seemed like a pretty far-fetched idea, but the tests seemed to confirm it. In this test, 2 cameras were synced to the same time code. One camera was set up to monitor JT, and one camera followed Pam Smart. Neither Pam, the cameraman, nor anyone around JT knew when Pam would be returning home. But watch what happens at the exact time when Pam is told that they will be returning to the house.
I noticed there was a taxi right now, so could knock on the door there. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So, right, go and get a taxi.
Yeah.
JT heads straight for the window to await Pam's return.
That's fucking weird.
To make things even more difficult for little JT, Pam and her friend are told to return via a taxi, even though they left the house on foot. But the dog can't be fooled. He sits in the window waiting until Pam's taxi pulls up in front.
Good boy.
After over 100 tests, JT was 90% accurate in predicting when Pam Smart was returning home. The same experiment has been conducted many times with many different dogs,
that is
and
weird.
Almost always has the same result. So, are dogs psychically connected with their owners? Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe
People also
button
claim that Bigfoot
and also
talks.
turn on notifications so you'll always get a notice whenever a new video is posted.
Yeah, it would make sense though. Bigfoot
As
could
always,
have
thanks for watching.
telekinetics. You know what I'm trying to say. Now we're gonna open up to questions and comments here, but what I want to do first is, if you guys are not from if you guys have never experienced tornadoes, then you won't know what I'm talking about. All right, this won't make much sense to you. But let's set the mood. You're at home alone. It's 2 a.m. You're in bed. There's a thunderstorm going on. It's a pretty bad thunderstorm. Okay. You knew there was some possible chances for tornadoes over the night, but you're not worried about it. You're just sleeping. And if you're like me, let's just say that you have the same setup I do. If your TV, like if there's a breaking news alert or a national emergency, your TV goes off. Like the monitor doesn't come on, but you can hear the volume. So when there's a tornado warning, like here, your speakers turn on and play the tornado warning so that you wake up and hear it. Okay. This is what mine do. So let's just say the scenario. You're sitting in bed, you wake up, and you hear this noise.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe weather warning for all counties in the surrounding area. Meteorologists have determined there is stuff falling from the sky that is likely to rip the skin off of your face. Heavy rain, hail, cinder blocks, and mountain goats will cause damage, uproot trees, destroy trailer homes, and give you a hernia. Gusty winds of up to 5,000 miles per hour will damage roofs and cause a disturbance in the force. If you have a dog or cat that you do not like, leave it outside. If you live in a mobile home, it's been nice knowing you. If you live in a mansion, seek a tax shelter immediately. Shrubs, pickles, and talk show hosts may become airborne, making driving dangerous and increase the need to check your underwear often. I personally plan to kick back with an ice-cold brewski and watch the 46-hour Golden Girls Marathon. This severe weather warning will never expire. good luck. Most importantly, you must remember to do one thing. If you do nothing else, do this. You must remember to...
Wow. I didn't actually mean to play that. I thought it was an actual... Let's see if this is a real version. One of the scariest sounds you can hear when you're sleeping. Because, like, if you live in an apartment, you don't have a basement to go to. You're fucked.
Tornado emergency for East Limestone and Northwest Madison County. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Madison County and north central Alabama. Northeastern Limestone County and north central Alabama.
I'll show you a little backstory here.
p.m. Central Daylight
If you guys
Time.
know the Parkersburg
At 5:13
tornado,
p.m. Central Daylight
which is one of the biggest tornadoes in American history.
Spotters were tracking a large
Well, it's an F5, but it leveled the
tornado
town.
near Athens. Doppler radar showed this tornado moving east-northeast at 50 miles per hour.
I'll show you guys the
This
footage.
is a tornado emergency for East Limestone and Northwest Madison County. This includes Athens, Bethel, Harvest, and Tony. Take cover now.
So basically, I lived in a
Locations
town called
include
Allison
Northern Huntsville,
when I was
Athens,
probably
Meridian Mill,
about...
Moores Mill, Hazel Green,
I would have been
Harvest,
in 5th or 6th
Tony, and
grade.
Fisk. This is an
Fucking,
extremely dangerous tornado
basically,
with
the
complete
radar had indicated a
devastation
very
likely.
strong storm
You could be
approaching. It
killed,
was
if
tornado
not
warned.
underground, or
There
in
was
a
circulation.
tornado
We went
shelter.
outside to look
Do
at this
not
fucking
delay.
thing,
Seek shelter
and it was
now.
literally a mile.
If no
It's a
underground
huge. It
shelter
was a
is
huge
available,
funnel,
seek
like a
shelter in an
huge,
interior
not
room
a,
with the
you know,
lowest
funnel.
level of the structure, or in time of...
It was a very large fucking rotating. It looked like a fucking hurricane eye in the sky, like it was rotating. It looked nasty as fuck. It passed over us. It was supposed to hit our town. It didn't. It fell and dropped over to Parkersburg and wiped out their town. Killed a bunch of people. This is a small town. Well, it wasn't a small town. It was a medium-sized town. But like we didn't know that it had dropped down. But when it did, the sky was like green and it looked really weird. And all the wind stopped. It was still. No birds were chirping. It was still. You couldn't see a leaf on the tree move at all. And that's when all the fire trucks and stuff showed. This is the tornado, and it's creepy because it was one of the biggest tornadoes ever recorded. It's a massive fucking tornado. I'm trying to find. This is back in 2008, I believe. 2007 or 2008. But I mean, it leveled the town. It nothing left.
Completely obliterated. Get to the left there. Yeah. Let's just stop. Just stop. We gotta go into rescue. We've got leaking gas over here. We gotta get out of here. Ben, we got leaking gas. We gotta get out of here.
But it's weird because like when tornadoes are this big, you can't even tell that there's a tornado because they're rain wrapped. They're just massive, mile wide, just fucking blobs. But tornadoes are one of the scariest fucking things.
Yeah, visually it looks okay behind, straight ahead of us. Yeah,
You can't tell much by this, but they're massive fucking things, and like there's footage of this is a house that was in it, across from the bank. This is old footage. You have to remember the cameras aren't good, but hey, what's up, Nick? Nick's watching off fun. Nice. But yeah, that's one of the creepiest. And I remember there's another time when you get, if you guys all know the Amber Alert, right? Where it's the same as this sound. Like that, So this Amber Alert has been issued. I was laying in bed one night. It's probably 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and it goes, it has this fucking noise that goes off. It's national emergency broadcast. The Amber Alert has been issued. Basically what they didn't say was that this guy. What they did say is the guy abducted this kid, from the town next to us, where I go to high school, like 10 miles north of where I lived in Allison. The guy abducted a kid and could be in the surrounding towns, and they named Allison as one. I'm like, oh fuck, this is creepy, you know? But come to find out the next day, this dude had murdered his wife and stabbed her 300 and some times with several knives. Like, he used butter knives to stab her. Like, he cut her throat with a fucking butcher knife. And then as she's bleeding out, he stabbed her with butter knives. And he stabbed her so many times that she had no face after he got done. But, like, the butter knives were, like, serrated and, like, fucking wiggle because he was hitting it. You know, he hitting skull. And he used, like, I think 3 or 4 knives. Anyways, it was creepy that the Amber Alert that was immediately issued was for a murderer. They didn't say that. It was fucking scary, though. But then the mom's kid fucking walked in after he'd left, and he just saw blood squirting out. It was, yeah, it's a bad deal. But that's why I hate these noises. This fucking, it's a creepy fucking noise, dude. It's a fucking eerie noise, especially with tornadoes. It's a scary fucking sound. What the fuck do they expect us to do during an Amber Alert? Suit up, go hunting, car surf the motherfucker, right? Yeah. Right feet bowl. The tornadoes are way scarier than fucking the Amber Alerts, just because of the fact that, like, it's directly affecting you, like you're fucking about to die if you don't get to a basement. But tornadoes at night are scary because you can't see them. They're impossible to see. Unless it's lightning, which it usually is lightning like crazy, but... My area, there was a tornado outbreak in 1965. It was called Palm Sunday. My grandma remembers the absolute sound of the tornado that sounded like a train going through your home. Yeah, yes, they sound like trains. They're loud, very loud. Forza Race, we're gonna be ending the stream in about like 5 minutes, so I can't right now, but maybe like 3 or 4 minutes. But if you guys got any questions, comments, now's the time to spam them in. We got about another 3 or 4 minutes of the stream, and then we're gonna call it a wrap. If you guys haven't liked, I see 44 of you have liked the stream. We average about 34 viewers tonight, which is decent. It's better than what we've been averaging, but if you haven't liked it already, go and like it now. If you haven't fucking subscribed, and look at that, we just hit 13.6 while we were streaming. We just now hit 13.6. That just happened. So that's cool. We're almost to 14K. Remember, my goal is 25,000. That's my goal. Hopefully after this chills thing happened, it soars a little bit after that. If you guys haven't checked out the new Skinwalker video, go check out that. Oh, you just got here? I'm sorry, dude. The good thing is, you can go back. This stream will be available to rewatch. Like, you can go back and rewatch the entire stream. I know it's not the same as watching it live, but, you know. My friend's grandma holds the record for being thrown the farthest by a tornado and surviving. That's impressive. There was a chick in this Parkersburg tornado. She was in her basement, got ripped from the basement. Now, she was probably killed instantly. But, she was ripped from her basement, thrown up in the air, thrown half a fucking mile, out of town. Not from her, just out of town. Like, they didn't find her for a week or two. Her rotted, decomposing body was thrown into the field and landed on a bunch of corn stalks. The corn stalks all went through her, so she was impaled on all these corn stalks, and she had no hair. Her hair was sucked out of her scalp, and she had no arms or legs. It was just a body and a head. She went like they couldn't find her, and they went to her house because you know, when a tornado happens, they go house to house, and they clear that house, and you know. Yeah, they couldn't find any evidence of a body there. They're like, what the fuck? And the family was like, she should be there. Like, it wasn't. And a farmer or something found her. It was fucking fucked up. What's my speculation about Bigfoot, like its behaviors? I mean, the Bigfoot it definitely has keen senses. It probably has amazing smell and hearing. So that's why it's so hard to sneak up on one. When you do sneak up on one, it probably just doesn't give a fuck. Like, because if it really wanted to be hidden and didn't want to be seen at all, it probably never would be. And it might have to do with the wind too. If you catch it upstream or downstream, I mean, then you might have a chance, maybe. But it's hard to say. They probably have incredible survival instincts and just they're very intelligent creatures. Oh, I'm just trying to end this one on a happy... Oh, wait. Why do you think we don't find Bigfoot bodies? They probably, if I had to guess, they probably have a burial or some kind of ritual, or, to be honest, they might eat their own corpses. I don't fucking know. But as smart as they probably are, they have to be, considering how hidden how they live and how they're built. They're probably very intelligent. They probably either bury their dead or they consume it. They don't waste it. I mean, I don't know, but... Shortly after Hurricane Irene, people were pulling fish out of the gutters here in Maryland. Yeah, that's... Hurricanes are also deadly. The good thing about hurricanes, you get a warning. You know weeks in advance. Tornadoes are that quick. Primate corpses also do not preserve well. There you go. Dogman smells like rotten eggs. If they buried them, other animals would dig them up. That's true. Yeah, you gotta also think they probably die if they when they go to die. Like, a lot of animals will go and die in very remote locations. They don't like to be around things when they die. They like to die in very hidden and secret locations so that they're not bothered when they're dying. So that could be another thing, is like they just go and find a very discreet location to die in, and it's just no one goes there to, see it. But it's hard to say, we don't know. Yeah, Nick, I'll check out that video, I promise. Right after the stream's done, I'll go straight to your channel and I'll check it out. Porcupines eat bones, so are the high population of Bigfoot in the Northwest are probably eaten quickly. Yeah. Wildlife will quickly consume. Especially if it's a very remote area and there's a lot of wildlife, they'll quickly consume insects, rodents, up to bigger animals. You get coyotes that are scavengers that will love to eat crows, turkey vultures, and then you got mountain lions who, if they're in the area, will eat a lot of meat. Yeah, nothing's fucking with a live Sasquatch. Nothing. Maybe a Sasquatch versus a Dogman would be a good fight. I mean, they both sound like they're big, strong creatures. I still think Bigfoot would win just because Bigfoot, there's nothing stronger. I don't think there's any cryptid stronger than a Bigfoot. If you equate the strength factor of like a chimp or a silverback gorilla, I feel like a Bigfoot would beat a silverback gorilla in a fucking fight. They're just bigger. I mean, they don't probably weigh as much as a silverback gorilla. They're probably not per pounds as strong, but they're smarter and they're just, I think, taller. And I don't know. Bigfoots are big motherfuckers. I mean, they might be bigger than a fucking gorilla. It's hard to say. They're definitely taller. The weight might match up. I don't know. I would never... That's why if I saw a Bigfoot, and I had a rifle, I would not take a shot at it. I would prefer good quality footage, knowing that footage is real. Even though other people will say it's fake, it's speculated, I would know in my head that I just saw a real Bigfoot. Shooting it does nothing for me. If you shoot it and kill it, cool, yes, but for all you know, that could be the last Bigfoot on the planet, and you just fucking killed it. Or it could be one of the last breeders, and you killed it, so there's no more, you just extincted them. You don't know. And plus, the most obvious thing is if you shot a Bigfoot and it very likely probably would not kill it, depending on where you hit it, it'd probably get pissed, and if it fucking got pissed and charged you, you're fucking dead. 100%. And yeah, 500 pounds worth of Bigfoot's probably, most definitely, from what we can witness or gather, is that they do live in packs, if you want to call it that. They have families. they have a breeding pair, and then they have children usually that they raise. From what we've seen a lot of clips where the female Bigfoot is holding a child on her breast. Like that's a very common thing to see in Bigfoot footage. I've seen speculation that Bigfoots are not from this planet. They are aliens that beam down to explore and gather and whatever, and they're actually very fucking smart. They look like they're primitive creatures, but they're not. They're extremely intelligent, and they do whatever they do here. And I don't know. I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just saying that's out on the table. That's also a possibility because we don't know. That would explain why we don't find dead bodies. That would explain why, they're so hard to fucking find. Do I know the skunk ape? Yes, and keep an eye on the channel because next week sometime, I think I'm gonna upload a video about my top 5 most believable scripted clips, and there's a skunk ape that will be featured on it. If you have not seen that clip, you're in for a treat. All right, another couple minutes tops. Now's the time to relay in your questions, comments, so forth, so much. We'll get those in, and then I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go over to Twitch, which, if you guys are curious to where I'm going, if you want to go over and say hi. Okay. This is where I'll be right here, as you see on screen, John Wilson Lee. And, yeah. The alien theory is a little too far. I mean, if people can stay undetected for the long, tribes in the big... That's true. Yes, it's true, Dakota. It's very true. I agree with you in that. I'm not saying I think that they're aliens. They're not from this planet. But the other thing to remember is that Native Americans and all that who recognize Bigfoots as something that's been around for a long time, they also recognize other, like, aliens, like gods, people on chariots coming down. They recognize them as people that have been here for a long time, or creatures that have been here for a long time, but they might check in once in a while or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they could be aliens that have been here for a long time, but they're not necessarily living here. It's all on the table for me. I don't necessarily believe. I think Bigfoots live here naturally, like on Earth. They just live here. But I can never rule it out, Can I link my Twitch? I sure can. My Twitch is this. That's my Twitch. Go ahead and follow it, if you haven't already. I haven't posted anything there yet, but there might come a day where I do post on Twitch, for sure. Dogman packs at 20, that'd be scary. You've seen Mothman, says Thirsty Boy. If you want to watch the new Skinwalker footage, go to my channel and click on my latest video. It's also a matter of just getting views, getting people into our live streams. Clickbaiting a little bit, but the new Skinwalker footage, yes, it is on my channel. It's in my latest video, the last one I've uploaded. Not counting this one. Good number of tribes describe them as dangerous cannibals. That's scary. You hate Twitch? Yeah. Twitch is in a lot of ways is better. I think it is overall way better than YouTube, but user friendliness, I mean, I don't know. Like, if YouTube doesn't approve my monetization request for the 3rd straight time, I'm at a loss for words. I literally meet all the requirements. I watch the guy who's in charge of doing the approval of monetization. Like, they have a YouTube channel called YouTube Creators or something like that, and he explains exactly what it is. And my biggest thing is, like, do a reaction live stream count? He said, yes, if you are doing if you have a reaction channel, as long as your face is on the screen and you are talking throughout the video, it counts as creative content, and that counts. That's all I have on my channel other than the videos that I've very creatively made. I don't repost or nothing, so it's... We'll see. YouTube is a cunt, but hopefully they fucking don't deny me a third straight time. I don't fucking know. They probably will. I'm expecting them to deny me again. Someone asked for my girlfriend's number. Be right back. Gotta go. Hey Dakota, I dig graves for a living. I can help you out. Does that video have a name? Yeah. Let me post it. Put it on the channel here. Hold on. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to my channel. You're gonna go to this video, which is under uploads, which is my second most 4 days ago. Returning to Skinwalker Forest Part 2. Go ahead and see that. In that video, not a lot happens, at least that I can see. There might be something in the footage you see that if you point out, if you see it, you know, put a time stamp under it, that if you see something suspicious. But there is mountain lion tracks that we find, which is kind of creepy, honestly. Hey, what's up, Decor? We're just ending the stream, unfortunately. Any tips on digging a grave? Don't do it by hand. That would suck. Twitch is very hard to control on mobile, and I hate it. And chat is behind like 5. Oh yeah, I didn't know about that. I don't know about mobile Twitch, but yeah, if that's the case, that sucks. Alright guys, with that out the way, I'm going to end the stream. Everyone that's in here right now, I appreciate you for tuning in. You guys staying in for till the last fucking possible minute. I appreciate the shit out of that. Dakota, Nick, Ryan, the Core, Thirsty Boy, Feet Bowl, Forza Racer, Nick, I will go check out your video. Logan, and anyone else who hasn't commented that's still in here, I appreciate you very much. Who would really quick? Who would win, Bigfoot or Wendigo? Bigfoot. I'm always going Bigfoot. I think he's just he's the strongest cryptid. I feel like honestly, he's just the strongest one. But without the way, I'm not gonna let it distract me. I'm gonna log off. I appreciate all of you. I'll be back. I'm thinking next Saturday night. I should be back. Like today is a Friday night. It's not normal. Saturday nights are the usual night. Dakota, if you're not able to be on next Saturday.